Battle of Mactan. About the creator.
When was the document written? The author of the document sought to detail every incident they had witnessed during the expedition voyage. In addition, it was written to let the people know what happened during the expedition.
Who wrote the document? Antonio Pigafetta. He was an Italian scholar and explorer. He joined the expedition to the Spice Island led by explorer Ferdinand Magellan. Born in 1480 in Vicenza, Italy, died in 1531 in Vicenza, Italy. He is known for chronicling Magellan's circumnavigation written by Antonio Pigafetta between 1522 and 1525. Survives in 4 manuscript versions, 1 in Italian and 3 in French.
How did the author know about the event? Antonio Pigafetta was present and witnessed the event during the Battle of Mactan. He served as Magellan's assistant journal and kept accurate. He was part of Magellan's voyage. He did survive the voyage and make it back to Spain.
Why was the document written? The author of the document sought to detail every incident they had written during the expedition of voyage. In addition, it was written to let the people know what happened during the expedition. It was also written to give a detailed document on what happened during the Battle of Mactan.
Why did the author keep the documents? The document was kept by the author because it was incredibly detailed regarding the expedition, events, and the battle that took place in Mactan.
About the content.
Who refused to obey the king. As a result of Magellan's influence with Raha Humabon, an order had been issued to the Nervi chief that each of them were to provide food supplies for the ship and convert to Christianity. Most chiefs obey the order. However, the Tulapu-Lapu, one of the 2 chiefs within the island of Mactan, was the only chieftain to show his opposition. Lapu-Lapu refused to accept the authority of Raha Humabon in these matters.
Why did Magellan come to Mactan? It was because Zula, one of the 2 chiefs of Mactan Island. Mactan Island had not been able to provide what he had promised to the Captain General because of Lapu-Lapu who refused to obey the King of Spain. Magellan saw an opportunity to strengthen the existing friendship ties with the ruler of the Visayan region and agreed to help him subdue the rebellious Lapu-Lapu.
Did Magellan wish to fight natives? Magellan did not wish to fight the natives. His intention was to send a message and ask for permission to the natives in Mactan to the effect that if they would obey the King of Spain, recognize the Christian king as their sovereign, and pay us our tribute.
How did the natives react to Spaniards? The Spaniards was welcomed by the tribe leader Rahumabon and its native tribe. However, the native in Mactan were reluctant, including Lapu-Lapu, one of the chieftains in the island of Mactan.
What is the main idea of this document? The main idea of this document tells us what happened during the Battle of Mactan, where, through this document, We Filipino unable to know the heroism made by Lapu-Lapu and the natives.
As shown in the picture, this is the example of new native settlement based on the report of Bishop Domingo de Salazar. We can compare this to our present town or city, like for example the town of Gimbal. We can see that the plaza was in the center and surrounded by different infrastructure like church, hospital, pharmacy, and municipal hall. And it was surrounded by houses of people living in that city. This was the effect of the process what we call reduction. As the Spaniard founded colonial government, they began to institute politico-economic policies where they gathered people since the native was scattered on living away from each other. So the government gathered them and put them into one place under one community. So this is the example of new native settlement.